just carry on. Because battery also gives you...
If not, we're gonna have to do a voiceover for you with a mic. So it's cool.
Just carry on.
Okay.
Right.
Let's start. Hi, I'm Kylen, and I have a messed up mind. For example, I love superheroes, I love serial killers, and I love dinosaurs. Especially the dinosaur from Toy Story. You know, the little plastic dinosaur with the tiny little arms and the awesome roar. Roar! I love it. I laugh every single time I see him. Now, the other day, I was just thinking of random cheesy jokes. Like, for example, how many CIA operatives does it take to change a light bulb? That's classified. And then, while I was thinking of more stuff like that, I thought about the dinosaur and his awesome little arms and his amazing roar. And I just burst out laughing. Why? Let's just picture this in your mind. A Tyrannosaurus Rex trying to change a light bulb. Comedy genius, right? Except, of course, if you're like me and you have an overactive imagination, then it can become really, really depressing. For example, the dinosaur in my mind is really, really sad. He's sitting in a corner of his house, just rocking back and forth, tears streaming down his face. His wife left him, took the kids, he lost his job. He's just sunk as low as a dinosaur could sink. All because he couldn't change that unchangeable light bulb. It's so frustrating. It also doesn't help that he can't masturbate because, you know, tiny arms. Talking about messed up mind, another passion of mine is writing. I write dark psychological thrillers about serial killers. And yeah, I love murdering people in my mind. As a writer, you never know when ideas are going to strike you. They can come at any time. Sometimes, they come at the worst time. The other day, I was at a bar, having a couple drinks, losing my inhibitions. Started feeling a little frisky, looking around the place for a potential hookup. Now, I know I'm not the best looking guy, right? I've come to terms with this. The only way I'm walking out that bar with a beautiful woman is if I have some chloroform or a hypno. But I don't know science, so I'm looking for a girl that's a bit meh and a bit meh. You know, somewhat obtainable for me. So I look around and find the perfect girl. It doesn't take me long because, well, she's hard to miss. She's sitting there, butt cheek on each bar stool, wearing a beautiful black dress that I'm pretty sure I saw in a camping catalogue because, you know, she's fat. That's like a tent. Anyways, so I'm about to walk up to her and use my world famous pickup line. Hey girl, you want to come back to my place? I have Twinkies. Side note for all you guys who are like watching at home and being like, that is an amazing idea. I am going to do that. Always make sure that you have said Twinkies at home. If you go home with this girl and you do not have Twinkies, she is going to sit on you and you will die. She's big. Okay, you get it, right? Now, back to the story. As I was walking up to her, about to use this line, I stopped. Idea hit me. Brilliant, brilliant idea for this epic murder scene I'm doing. So I stop and I smile. As I smile, she looks at me, thinks I'm smiling at her, she smiles back at me. Now I'm oblivious to her now. In my mind, I'm going into that murder scene. So my face changes from a smile to something like this. And I'm picturing this fight going down in my mind, this left punch, kicking, screaming, just a knife coming out, this like hardcore fighting happening in my mind. My face is just going. She is freaking out. She thinks I'm about to attack her and kill her. So she starts maneuvering on a chair, but you know, taking her a while because. And then I get so into it, I'm like, that I scream out loud, not knowing I'm doing it. I just go, die! And I look at her. Our eyes meet just as I say that. She's white as a sheet, and I realize everything that's just happened. This awkward silence, She thinks this is it. This guy's gonna kill me now. And then I look at her straight in the eye and I say, I also have cake. Woo. Now, let's end this off with a religious joke, because, you know, that won't offend anybody. It's a lot of fun. Do you know why in the Bible it says, thou shalt not use the Lord's name in vain? Because God is sick and tired of being interrupted. He's up there in heaven, busy doing God stuff like making avalanches and hurricanes and inventing new plagues. When all of a sudden, he hears, God! Oh, God! God! And he's like, yes, yes, what is it? Yes, God, yes! Oh, human, what do you want now? Whoa! Whoa! That human is not praying. That, whoa! What? Ugh, why did we even make them do that? I remember, it's the face. Look at that face. He looks like being squirted in the eye with vinegar. That is so funny. Whoa, and that girl. One of my best creations, definitely. Just so well formed. I remember making it. That was, wow. Not my best creation though. My best creation, without a doubt, has got to be the Awesomesaurus. Roar! Thank you.
I was fighting with my card because I just got on this camera.